Hi, I'm Tom Gilbertson, investment analyst at Loftus Peak. Welcome to Update Plus, our take on the big disruptive trends that are driving business and our portfolios. So, what makes cars go? Petrol, sure, but increasingly it's electricity as well. But taking a step back, the other really big change in the automotive industry is software. Widespread broadband in the form of 4G has been available for over a decade now. This technology turned the mobile phone, a device which most people already owned, into the keystone for a software ecosystem which included music, gaming, movies, and maps. The owner of the ecosystem then leveraged this ecosystem and benefited enormously. This is the Apple story, which allowed the company to become the largest in the world. A similar kind of ecosystem is part of what's required in cars, but cars also have their own mission-critical requirements like braking, steering, and increasingly advanced driver assistance, cruise control, and park assist, yes, but it's much more than this. Tesla is attempting to solve many of these problems, literally from the ground up, and its reward was gross margins of 25% and a $1 trillion valuation, though competition has since halved this. It now seems clear that the big incumbent automobile companies and their suppliers have shown themselves incapable of developing their own software platforms quickly enough. Their sluggishness left cracks for new entrants like Amazon and Microsoft to deploy software-compatible cars from the start. Who are the winners here? There are multiple opportunities for an outsider to provide brand-agnostic software platforms across the bulk of the world's cars, and we believe the big cloud players like AWS and Azure are leading contenders. AWS has the scale, and it's already in the business of making underlying cloud software on top of which automakers can build bespoke products to sell to customers. This isn't just speculation. The AWS move into the automobile industry is already underway. At this year's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, attended by myself and CIO Alex Pollock, we saw firsthand the scope of the offering being developed under the banner AWS for Auto. The company has partnered with automakers to offer access to the AWS cloud, assist with vendor selection, and enable automotive code development, among other things. By stitching together hardware and software for automakers, Amazon has helped to solve one of the biggest problems faced by automakers: how they'll make the transition to software-defined vehicles. There were more data points on this in the latest Amazon earnings call, where several car companies were listed as having struck deals for AWS cloud deployment. Among them was Chinese auto leader BYD, which produced the largest number of electric and hybrid vehicles of any company in the last year. The inception of a general automotive software ecosystem will have further disruptive impacts. The greater supply of software will necessitate a greater need for onboard computing power, i.e., there will need to be more and better silicon in cars. Most of the leading semiconductor designers, including Qualcomm, MediaTek, AMD, and NVIDIA, have already announced or launched hardware to manage this increased computational power that will be required in cars. Thanks for your time. I'm Tom Gilbertson for Loftus Peak. See you next time.